Hey guys, what is up? This is Todd, and today I'm bringing you the first episode or the first video from myself to AGNLive. I'd just like to start off this video by saying thanks to Ben or SXEBeast for allowing me to be a part of this awesome channel. Now, my name's Todd, guys. Most of you guys may know of me, some of you may not. I'm 17, I'm from Australia, and I hope you guys enjoy my series. I'm really glad to be working alongside some awesome other commentators that are involved with this channel, and I'm really glad that SXEBeast or Ben has put together the effort to run this channel, because managing a channel with this many videos and all that sort of stuff, it does take quite a lot of time. So I'd like to just say thanks to Ben for doing something awesome like this. He's really pushed towards it, and he's really putting a lot of effort into it. So the best thing that we can do is showing them support and help this channel go running, making sure we stay active, watching all the videos and all that sort of stuff. So I'm really glad to be a part of this and just work alongside Ben and all the other commentators. Now, after this, I'll probably give you guys a brief breakdown of my series that I'm going to bring to you guys, because we're all going to be bringing you separate series from each of us, and mine's sort of along the real life sort of stuff. I'm not really going to bring you guys anything gameplay focused. It's not really going to matter what's going to be going on in the background, but most of the time it's going to be at least something watchable. So my series that I'm bringing you guys is called Road to a Sandwich Maker. Now you guys might sort of get the humorous type title, as it's a series where I bring you guys an episode covering one girlfriend after the another. Pretty much, it's a series where I'm going to be bringing you guys talking about each girlfriend, each sex buddy, each friends with benefits, each crush or whatever, and just break the whole thing down, tell you guys the funny bits, the dramatic bits, the bits that sort of made a stamp on my life and a memorable moment. So I hope you guys do enjoy the series. I made a similar series on my own channel, and it was really my subscribers' favorite. It was really the one that was mostly loved, so I hope you guys do enjoy it as well. Now, obviously I changed all these girls' names just to protect their privacy. We don't want anyone searching them up on Facebook, because some people know who I am on Facebook, and they could probably go on from there. So this first girl's name, I did meet her in high school. I'm starting from all the girlfriends that I met in high school. Grade 7 and primary school crushes, I don't think they really count, and there's nothing really an interesting story. So this first girl is my first girlfriend in high school, and I only dated her for about 3 weeks, but I did date her a couple of times. I dated her another time a couple of years after this, and I also had a little bit of friends with benefits going on with her. So I'm going to keep this all in order, so you hear about her in another episode, guys. So this girl's name, we can call her Lucy, and she wasn't the most simple of girls. She had a lot of problems, like family problems. She had kind of dysfunctional family, and it sort of took the toll on her. And by no means did I judge her for that. I appreciated her like I would any other person. And I think I sort of was attracted to her just because she was her own type of self. She was really unpredictable. She was often mad most days. She almost had bipolar, and she was sort of cool to hang out with, to talk to. And I met her through, just because in high school I didn't have too many friends. None of my primary school friends moved to the same high school I did. So I quickly made friends, and I stuck with the same sort of friend group for the rest of high school. And she was one of the girls in it. Now, we sort of got talking, and after a couple of months at school we ended up dating. It only lasted 3 weeks, like I said. And it's spectacular the things that she ended up throwing at me. So the 3 weeks that we dated, nothing really happened. We didn't really get anywhere. We didn't really do anything at all. And there wasn't really any happy moments, which is what you would expect to try and get from a relationship with somebody. But we pretty much just hung out at school. We hung out like once or twice outside of school, and then pretty much just went back to fighting and all that sort of stuff, just because the whole stuff with her family often put her in a bad mood, which I didn't mind. I didn't blame her for that. But somehow and in some way, within the 3 weeks, we ended up just deciding that we didn't want to be together. Just because I made a short joke. I made a short joke at one of my friends. One of the girls that I hung out with, she's not really relevant, but anyway, one of my friends that I hung out with, she was really short, and she knew it. So we often made inside jokes about it, constantly making short jokes at her. And Lucy, who was maybe a foot taller than her, somehow she just generated this whole idea that we were making short jokes at this girl to have a stab at Lucy, to say that she was short. I have no idea how she mustered this together, but that was her reasoning for her constant bad moods towards me, and all that sort of stuff. And she tried to say that I was bullying her, and I really didn't know how I was bullying my own girlfriend by making inside jokes at another friend who honestly didn't give a shit what we were saying. It was all just a big laugh. It was really just really silly that the reasoning to what she was angry about. So from there, we were just arguing, and I was just like, why the fuck are we fighting about this? Like, this is the stupidest reason for anyone to be angry, and like, it was obviously all a joke. But we went from there, and I ended up just breaking it off with her, and within that, she started to get really mad. She obviously would have been upset, like as you do when you like split up with someone, but she was beyond upset, blaming me for the shit in her life, all the stuff that was going on with her family, and she almost tried to say that her life was so shit because of me, even though I'd only known her for a good like 2 months or so. I really didn't understand the reasoning behind that. She said that her life was so shit because I was in it, that the reason her life was worse than other people's was because I was in it, but I really didn't understand because all she did, or like all we did together was talk to each other at school and have an argument about short jokes. But pretty much from there, we stopped talking, and she sort of excluded herself from the group for a little while. But later on, we remade friends and all that sort of stuff. Now, obviously, there's going to be a lot of juvenile stuff towards this, towards the start of the series, guys. Like, I was 12 years old, girlfriends and things and everything involved with that were really immature and naive, and really silly stuff would happen. But pretty much from there, I jumped into a new girlfriend. Within a couple of weeks, I was sort of like my style back then. I thought I was a really big player by getting a new girlfriend as soon as I broke up with the last one. It was actually a really big habit of mine to date one girl multiple times, with other girls in between. It sort of happened like that, and yeah, it usually led to every time I broke up with that girl a more spectacular ending and consequence. But pretty much, I really learned from there that you just don't date chicks more than once, because you just don't do that shit because it's silly. And you're just asking for something bad to happen, because if something's bad, it's only going to get worse. At least it is from my experience. But yeah, pretty much, that whole thing happens, and I really stopped talking to her from there. And it was pretty awkward. Every time she would come into class, I would receive the good length death stare and the occasional like, "I hate your guts, I hope you die," which was kind of awkward at times, especially because I just really hadn't done anything, and it sort of just caused this really awkward tension between us friends, because she was still friends with the girls and my other mate, but we never really could hang out all together because it just led to an argument. But anyway, guys, I hope you've sort of enjoyed this. I hope you get into this series as much as my subscribers did when I posted this on my old channel. I hope that I can bring you guys some entertainment. I'm really excited to be a part of this channel. So, anyway, guys, if this is something you're interested in, be sure to let me know in the comments section. I promise you things get more interesting as the things go on. There's eventually parts where girlfriends try to get me killed and stuff like that, so I think that's pretty spectacular and not the most common thing that you find in the genuine high school relationship. But anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. I'm pretty sure every time there's going to be a video from each of us, there'll be our links in the description. So if you guys want to come check me out, you can just come subscribe to me through that link down there. But anyway, thanks again. Hello to you guys. I'm really excited to be a part of this channel, and I'll catch you guys with my next episode. See you later.
Nice work.